What's up, guys? Welcome to A Reseller's Life. In this episode, I'm going to go over this opportunity that was presented to me. This is a rare coin, and I'm just curious how much you guys would pay for this. So let me know in the chat section below if you guys can hear me okay. Just want to discuss it because these type of opportunities do come once in a while, and we have a little bit of data to go by here, but not all the data. We do know this coin is from 1856, and it was auctioned 4 times. Now, the person selling this coin has reached out to me for consignment. This is something that I am considering doing more of because it doesn't require any of your own capital. So it's a little bit, it reduces the risk when you're using somebody else's item. So right now, the person is asking 40 grand for this coin. That's a lot. So I don't know if I would want to drop that much on this coin with just this data. We know that it was listed for auction 66,000 most recently about 9 years ago. Previous in 2006, it was listed for 92,000. That's a lot. Can you guys see the screen? This is the information on the coin. That number will allow you to pull it up on this website. Shifty said he would pay 30 grand for it. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty high. This is so if you guys can see it, I'll show you the pictures. They sent me 4 pictures to look at. Yeah, let me know what you think. I know, paying 40 grand for 1 cent. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. It is graded. Seems like a lot. You know, I have heard there's a lot of fakes when it comes to this. So it scares me a little bit. I wanted to just have a live chat with you guys, see how everybody's doing reselling wise. But I'm curious how much you would pay for this coin. 40,000 does seem like a lot. And the person reached out to me and said, "Can you do it today?" I'm like, "Who? Are there people that can make a $40,000 decision in a few hours on something they know nothing about?" Maybe. I'm not that risky. I need a little bit of homework. It is graded. Can you guys not see the screen? I'm trying. The grading should be the background of the screen. Has the rare coin market gotten better or worse? You know, I looked this coin up on eBay, and it showed there aren't any over 40 grand. So I don't know. I do think you would get a lot more money if you sold it in a private coin market. Oh yeah, you can see it. Okay, cool. It's like those 2 Edmonton Oiler Wayne Gretzky cards when there's 2 of them, 600,000 a piece. Wow, that's insane. Um, Yeah, sorry. If you guys are just barely getting to here, please refresh the chat, refresh the screen, and let me know if you can see it, and let me know how much you would pay for this. Is the person is asking 40 grand? That seems like a lot. Um, if there were verifiable solds, I think I could pay half, but I don't know if I would pay more than that. Seems like if I went to a coin dealer and they were like, "Yes, you can sell this," and I think that these auctions take a while for it to clear. You guys know I put the Apple shoes through Heritage auctions, and they listed a pair for 12 grand, and nobody bought them, so that went back to the original collector. And my shoes I sold for 2,500 because I was okay with that price. They could have maybe sold for more, but again, it depends on like I had guaranteed money, so I just accepted that offer. Um, and they must be hurting for cash. Sounds shady though. Would need that's exactly what I wrote in the email. I need more due diligence. I can't just give you 40 grand. They're like, "We can meet up today." I'm like, "I'm sure you can meet up today. I need to figure out if it's worth that much money." 40 grand seems like a lot for one coin. Let's see here. Is it graded? I don't know how to read the grading system on these old coins. This is the actual verification for it, though. Um, the grade is MS65. Does anybody know what that means? Canada Mint just introduced the first ever 3 metal collector's coin or something like that. Wow. But yeah, hopefully everyone is doing okay. They did say that the eBay glitch is fixed. And yeah, I'm actually, but it's not fixed for me. The example that I'm using for a pair of shoes that I have listed still doesn't show up when I search for it. So hasn't been corrected on my end. That's why I'm saying don't panic, because eBay is a huge website, right? And I don't even know if the cache on my browser is old. I have to do a lot more testing. Right now I don't want to worry about it because there's nothing I can do. Am I consider paying for it? Yes. Because why not? It's local. I can go pick it. If all I have to do is wait for the money to clear, then sure. The problem is they're telling me that if you sell it through an auction house, you have to wait for the funds to settle, which can take a while. And I imagine it can take a month or 3 months for money to clear when it's this much money. If all I have to do is buy it and drop it off at the auction and I can verify it's legit, like if we were to meet at a coin dealer and they were to say, this is a legit coin worth 40 grand, definitely I would pay 20 grand. But I don't know. I don't know that much about coins. Maybe somebody would pay 30 grand for a coin worth 40,000 to flip for. I mean, this was listed for 92 grand. That's like a whole year's work. If I buy it for 40 grand, depends on how much money you make per year. What's up, OGC resale? I know. If it was a Bitcoin, I think this is definitely more valuable than one Bitcoin for sure. Meet the seller at a coin shop of your choosing. That's a good point, Tommy. Maybe I will do that. Um, I don't know, guys. Are you interested in this type of stuff? There's a lot of I put that consignment button on my website. It says if you want to consign an item with me, and people send me interesting stuff to look at, taxidermy, rare coins, rare currency that maybe I could sell for a higher amount because of my YouTube channel. Last time I listed the Apple shoes, actually 3 times I listed them and talked about it on YouTube, and all 3 times it got bid all the way up to like 13,000, 15,000, but no one actually paid. What was really annoying is media was bidding on it. It would be like Vice. Somebody from Vice bid it up. They're just trying to create like a good story for the newspaper, but no one actually paid for it. So this makes me wonder how much this is actually worth. I mean, I could verify the authenticity. Let's just say it's real. Let's say it's legit. Okay, the past 4 auctions have been 66,000, 71,000, 92,000, 37,000. That's in the last 17 years. This coin has been listed. It's graded. It's inside of the packaging, which is like it's sealed. It's crazy. Think if you bought this, if you had this in your family and your family got it for 1 penny and then you sold it for 100 grand. I know, taxidermy. People, there's a bit of a delay. I apologize for the stream. I don't want to get in a taxidermy game. I'm not ready for that. Even if I were to sell it, you would need to make sure it was a legitimate sale. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. How does it work when you are one of these crazy auctions? They probably verify your funds before you can bid, right? Because what if you change your mind? You'll take out some working capital if it sells. Yeah, I don't know. 40 grand seems like a lot. I don't know if that's going to be worth it, but I don't know. I mean, I'm making this video so that people can let me know in the comment section below. Smash this like button if this is interesting to you. I'm trying to find somebody to give me some more information on this. Hopefully somebody will hop in the chat that's actually sold some rare coins so we can get an idea if this is worth it or not. What's the background story of this coin? Good question. That's actually the best question ever. Let's take a look at what the background is. Chad. Okay, the guy is trying to sell it to me. His name is Chad. He wants to liquidate. Okay, here's the story, guys. So here's the story. I'm looking to potentially liquidate my father's super rare key date 1856 Flying Eagle cent, which he procured several years ago through a heritage auction. The coin is the scarcer business strike variety as opposed to a proof, and is PCGS slabbed and certified as gem uncirculated MS65. It is one of the finest examples known of this coin, and the only coin graded at better than a 66. An identical coin recently sold for 94,000. Okay, that's promising, right? So a similar coin that has a lower grade sold through heritage auctions for 94,000. Okay, however, due to unfortunate circumstances, I won't be able to hold out for the 3 to 6 months for the funds to clear through heritage auction. If I were to place it in such a high grossing auction, funds are held because of potential fraud. That makes sense. So what would be your best upfront cash offer? I'm looking for 40 grand. I'm sure you'll turn it around in no time and you'll make a killing. That's funny. It almost sounds fake. Will you provide an email address so I can send you some pictures? I'm happy to meet you in the East Bay at a coin shop for the exchange. I live nearby. Either way, I look forward to hearing back with you and working with you on this sale. So there's nothing sketchy about that, right? Meeting up at the coin shop, verifying if it's legit. The I guess I've just never spent that much money before. That would be like that's a lot of money to just hand over. Let's see. It makes you wonder how many times this thing sold before 2002. That is interesting. I mean, according to the story, his dad purchased this at one of these auctions, either for 66, 71, or 92, or 37, and he's taking a bath. No. According to the story, his father purchased this for 66,000. According to this, and now he needs cash, so he's liquidating it for less than that. That would be what this email suggests, that his dad was the one that procured it in 2010. So because it's shown that it was listed for auction, and he's claiming that this is one of he's claiming he's the previous owner. I know it is crazy. I mean, the part that I don't like about the email, it says, I'm sure you'll make a killing. That's the only part of the email that sucks, because I don't know if I would say that if I'm trying to sell something, because it's just, that's a funny way to put things. This is a 1 cent coin. Okay, very funny. So the only reason he doesn't want to sell it himself is he needs the funds. So he's willing to walk away from $20,000 to $70,000 because he needs money. That's interesting. That isn't. I mean, that is basically a summary of what's going on. I don't know why you would need that large a chunk of money unless maybe it was for an estate. But I feel like if Heritage Auction could verify that, actually, I have no idea. How does an auction house approach this? I'm sure they get super rare items where the person wants cash immediately. What do? Do they find a buyer? Do they call people that they know? They would know all the people who bid from previous auctions. They know all the previous coin owners. Can't they just send an email out? Look, we've got one of these coins. I don't know. Trust your instincts. I know, right? I don't know if I would. You know what? It's probably worth it to meet up. I'm going to meet this guy at a coin shop, because why not? I mean, I'm not going to bring 40 grand with me, but I'll bring 40 grand in a brown paper bag. But I want to see what they say, because what could go wrong if I go there and they say, okay, let me just back up for a second. Let's just say it is legit, okay? And we show up at the coin dealer, and the coin dealer says, Chris, if you don't buy it, I'm going to buy it for 40,000. And I don't know. I don't know what I would try and list it for. What would you list it for? That's my next question. Let's say I meet up with this guy. 40 grand's a fair deal. I pay 40 grand for it. What would you list it at? It previously sold for 66,000. Let's see. Couldn't we 3D print this coin? Yeah, you can make an exact replica of this coin for 10 cents. maybe not 10 cents, maybe $5 in materials. Bring 40 grand in pennies. That's insane. Yeah, no, that's really insane. I don't know. Then you know the dealer is in on it. That would be really funny. I guess I could pick the coin shop. I mean, it's worth it for him to show up. Um, yeah, it's worth it. It's oh wow. So it's saying that there are 13 of these coins in circulation. This is actually pretty cool. It's a cool website. 13 of these coins exist, and 0 are graded higher, according to this chart. Too risky. Keep it until it's worth 70K. Wow, Wayne. Um, what do you guys think that the economy is stronger right now versus 2010? I don't know. I don't know. Because we're like the economy is supposed to crash sometime soon. So I'm not sure if would you rather park your money as a rich person, would you rather park your money in a coin like this or in something else? This is literally insanely rare. We're talking about there are 13 of these in existence, and this is the one with the highest quality. Legit check the dealer. I know, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. That is very fuzzy because yeah, the coin dealer might charge and be like, I need I don't know. This is such a rare situation. PCGS. View this coin in PCGS coin facts. What does that mean? Oh, okay. This is a larger image of it. Okay, so now we can see what $70,000 looks like. That's a hard pass. Oh man. Made in Philadelphia, 88% copper, 12% nickel. Wow, auction record, 94,000. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at this. Sold price, 94,000. Wow. So according to the PCGS price guide, this coin is worth 75,000. Um, wow. This is actually pretty cool. I like it. Wow, that's incredible. This is very cool. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this only has a 6% final value fee in the category of coins. Look at the scandals that follow the sport card verifiers. Yeah, it's a lot. It's just, if you're trying to pull a scam, I guess you might as well go big. There's this, I forgot what country, but there was a country that lent like $300 million to a company to build an airport, and it turns out the airport was fake. They lost $300 million in one transaction. So maybe this is chump change. This is like what a scammer would do for fun. I don't think it's a scam, guys. I just don't know what I would pay for it. It's like I don't think it's a scam. I just think it's a lot of money to risk on a coin that I know nothing about. But hopefully, somebody on this YouTube channel will message me, email me at chris@dailyrefinement.com and let me know what you think this coin is worth. Maybe you can fly in and verify it, because if it's worth 75 grand, then it's a $35,000 profit transaction for you, right? It has sold for 92,000, and that was in 2006. That was before the financial collapse of 2008 when things were cooking. So how do you know that it's really the coin? Wow, that's a great question. That's a really good question. Um, because, okay, Gene asked a really good question. How do I know this is the correct coin? Maybe the casing could be damaged. That's a good point, because if you look at this grading right here, I don't know if you guys can see the fine print. It looks a little bit off center. I've only had cards graded. I've never graded a coin. So I don't know if this is standard, but if you were grading a $50,000 coin, would you be more diligent? But anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off. I appreciate your guys' time. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have any questions. I appreciate everyone hang in there. I know the glitches are crazy. I'll talk to you guys next time. Everyone take care. Bye.